Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. It's 9:07. What a weird morning of trying to wake up. What a weird night of sleep. And actually going to bed maybe a little too early. You know, like you're like, it's 8 o'clock. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to do my nightly routine, read, write in my Grateful Goddess appreciation journal, pull some oracle cards for myself, listen to some music, just chill out. And then what's up, 1 a.m.? You're still awake. Well, that's what happened to me last night. Anyways, I think I went to bed too early. But it was a good night with myself, a good self-love night, a good, just being there for myself. And it was good. So this morning, I was well aware that it was 5:30. Like, my mind seemed more aware, but my body felt like a bag of bricks. And then every time I was like, one more minute, I'll just sleep for one more minute. I swear, like, it just felt like a minute, but an hour would pass. So anyways, I didn't get up till 8:30. It's 9:09 now, and I love that number, 9:09. And I love any number with zeros in the middle or ones in the middle, like 9:09, 9:19, 8:08, all good. So anyways, we are down to our final podcast for this season of Herb Oracle. I'm not sure what's next. I was kind of sitting here sipping on my coffee juice, thinking like, when I come back, like, maybe we should focus on like more specific questions. Like, you could even submit a question, like, or we're definitely going to be more like just herbs because we'll be done with the laws of the universe. So I don't know what's going to be our structure, if any. Maybe just a weekly podcast. I have no idea. So I'm really hoping my guides and spirit and my higher self step up and show me the way. But it's not like I'm really taking a break. Like, everyone's like, enjoy your break. And I was like, I'm going to be going through 127 podcasts, like several a day. Like, it's not a break. I'll be working harder than I did when I was making them. But I feel like I need to go back and do the series justice anyways, at least update the descriptions. Because, people were like, what deck was that? And I like to put it in the description, put the law in the description, and really just hear about it for myself. Although I'm kind of trying to brace myself that it might be kind of hard to hear how lost, frustrated, hurt, and disillusioned I was in my relationship for a lot of the podcasts. Like, I'm wondering if I'm going to annoy myself to listen back or see it from a different perspective. I hope. But maybe just be like, wow, I'm still stuck on this. Wow, I'm still complaining about this. And I know in those first podcasts, I was giving out the info, like details, and now I've kind of just let a lot of my life go. I've just been like, I've let it go. It is what it is. I'm loving where I'm at now in a lot of ways. I have a lot more peace in my mind and my heart, a lot more peace in the house. And, so I'm trying to focus on the good stuff. So that's what we do, right? We focus on the good stuff, and then we hopefully manifest more of it. So yesterday we did 2 laws yesterday. The law of universal sympathy, which was the yogic power that allows a yogi to transfer information or influence others' minds. And we discovered that a yogi was a person who is devoid of the ego principle. We did that law along with the law of unity. So we had a beautiful message yesterday to get out of separation, come together. The law of unity was that we are all connected, all have the seed of divinity, but we're in 3D, so we're under the illusion of separation. But yeah, the law of unity was like, we are never alone, we are one, we are all. And it also said that all substance in the universe flows to us and through us. So we literally have the power of the universe. We literally have the power of the universe. And when we experience soul growth, even if it's just a little bit or if it's a lot, the all benefits. Everyone benefits. All benefits. So when you come and you do your spiritual work, everyone benefits. When you start to like connect with plants and nature and understand that you are nature, all benefit. When you practice more natural ways, all benefit. Like when you get back to who humans are supposed to be, all benefits. When you understand and experience things, everyone benefits. When you get more compassion, love, and light in your life, all benefit. So that's like what we talked about yesterday. Today we're going to talk about the law of vibration. And it is a big law. It's a big one. And then tomorrow we have the last two final laws for the final podcast of this 100 and I think it'll be 126, or is this 126? 127 total episodes. So I showed up, you guys. I showed up and I did it, and I am planning on coming back, but it'll be a little different when I come back. It'll have to be, because I'll be different. I'm different every day. In the past 120, I was going to say 26 days, but we took weekends and breaks. But I mean, just look how, if you've been hanging out with me for a few months, do you see that I've changed? Yeah, every day we're literally a different person. So if you want to change your life, just change how you be. Like, you can just decide who and how you want to be. You are a creator. So if you want to change, then change. No one is stopping you but you. So the law of vibration is one of the seven laws of our solar system under the three major laws. I don't know if I ever figured out what the 7 laws are. I'd have to go back and like analyze this whole packet. But there's 7 laws and 3 major laws. And the law of vibration is one of the 7 laws of our solar system. This is the basis of manifestation, starting on the first plane, the beginning of the work of the Logos. This is the atomic law of the system, in the same sense that on each of our planes, the first subplane is the atomic plane. Nothing rests. Everything moves. Everything vibrates. This is the law of progress, of movement, and of rotation. Do you feel like you're in science class? Okay, moving on. This principle explains that the differences between manifestations of matter, energy, mind, and spirit result largely from the varying rates in vibration. All that exists is in constant vibration and motion. All right, so everything's moving all the damn time. Atoms always vibrate with such great rapidity. They very rapid. Them atoms, they vibrate and very rapid. They always vibrate with such great rapidity that they seem motionless to the physical eye. Who's not gonna miss my dogs barking? Maybe my dogs are barking at atoms, like they're just like picking up on the vibration of atoms, and that's why it seems like absolutely nothing. So atoms always vibrate so fast that they seem motionless to the physical eye. At the other end of the scale are things that vibrate so slowly that they also appear to be motionless or non-existent. In between are the various vibrations of living entities, which range from consciousness all the way down to the lowly dust particle that plays an important role in the food chain. Still, there are things even lower than dust. When somebody makes you mad and you're like, you are lower than dust. If we were to follow the scale of life all the way down to the utmost regions of the negative pole, undifferentiated matter, we again would find ourselves in the realm of spirit, the Alpha and the Omega. All that is begins in spirit and ends in spirit, completing a single cycle of evolution that will be repeated countless numbers of times through eternity. There's something about the word eternity that like makes me want to lose my goddamn mind. But like just the word, even like, oh, what's your trigger word? Eternity. So everything vibrates, everything's moving. They took a really long time to just basically say everything vibrates, everything moves, everything's spirit. It starts in spirit, ends in spirit, completes a cycle, repeat. Repite. I don't know. So anyways, that's the law of vibration. Everything is energy. Everything vibrates. And it's energy, yo. It's energy, yo. So that's it. We did it. The law of vibration. Tomorrow, last podcast for those people catching up that did not even listen to yesterday, as I noticed. That don't motivate me. But anyways, I'll be back. The law of will of God will be tomorrow, and the law of willpower. So the law of will of God and the law of willpower is how we end in. We will be doing those two laws, the will laws. We're ending with our will. So, okay, let's think about this. We can will it so. Will. God's will, your will, willpower. I'm excited for tomorrow. I think that's a great way to end something. I'm looking forward to it. All right. So anyways, that was the law of vibration. I don't know what I'm going to write in my notebook. I really have lots of pages left on my notebooks. I wrote smaller and more condensed than I could have, which I'm impressed with. Usually I'm like large print writing. So I'm going to work with the magic of flowers today, because whenever I opened up my desk drawer with all my botanical decks, I keep them all in the same drawer, and I hope that when I come back, I have at least 2 more. I know which ones I want. All right, at least 2 more. Oh yeah, I'm coming back. I don't know why I say if I'm coming back. I guess because I know how I am. But I love working so much with the botanical decks, and I'm really feeling like there's going to be a different way for me to pull cards when I come back, or a different way for me to see things. And I'm really starting to see, now that I have so many botanical decks, I'm starting to see the similarities, and how we keep pulling. Yesterday we pulled birch. Meanwhile, we pulled birch in the other decks. I just feel like there's a lot of congruent messages coming in, and oak has been finding me, and I just love how you can really get to know the plants from an emotional level. This podcast Herb Oracle has really satisfied my energetic, emotional desire to connect with the plants as spirits. Even in herbalism, the herbs that I tend to gravitate towards are the ones that have an effect on your mental state. I love the herbs that help us out emotionally. Motherwort, lemon balm, St. John's wort. I'm all about helping people heal their physical ailments, because, man, life sucks when your body's acting stupid. But, it's the herbs that help us get into a better emotional and vibrational state are the ones that, I just love. And I love to work with, and I love to take myself. So, yeah, emotions. I mean, everything vibrates, right? We're vibrating. We're vibrating down to every cell in our body. That's amazing. It's amazing. Everything is in motion. It's just the way the universe is. So as I was looking in my drawer, though, is what I was saying, and I'm which decks have been the most impactful, throughout this whole process of creating all of these episodes for Herb Oracle? I have to give first place to Magic of Flowers by Tess Whitehurst. I mean, I came back to this deck so many times. It's just such a great deck. It is a great deck. And all my decks are great. I'm not picking a favorite, but I am just saying This one is like up there. Like as I look, because like sometimes I use, you know, the Enchanted Spell Oracle. Like I love that one for days that I'm feeling witchy. We have some ones that work with flower essences. Like those ones are really great, you know, for like trying to be honest, like where we're at emotionally. Occasionally I would, like I have them all, but like they're more like occasionally I'm pulled that. I could literally work with this deck every damn day and be like, dang, yo, it just hits home. It just hits home. So that's why we wrapping it up with The Magic of Flowers by Tess Whitehurst. Just this one. Just this one. So we're talking about the law of vibration. I don't know if it has any layouts. I was going to say if it had a layout in the front of the guidebook, we could follow that. But I think she kind of just says, like, do whatever you want. Yeah, she does have one, but there's no picture. There's no picture of the layout. So, you know, she has something about I don't know how to do a reading. Okay, so we're not going to do a specific layout. I do love layouts, so they're fun to do. That might be something to do when I come back. Do more of that. Do more specific questions. Like there is a way for you to call in and leave a minute-long message. Like you could ask a specific question. Now that I have, I mean, I would love to pull cards for specific people, but that might be kind of a lot too. But then I thought, well, maybe I should offer readings, you know, for a donation or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do. But I love pulling messages like just for all of us, like pretending like we're all in the same boat because we are. We actually are. That's why so many people like have messaged me like, God, you're just like talking right to me, and that's exactly what's going on, and do. Like, yep, that is the way the universe works. It's ruled by synchronicity, and you literally will stumble upon exactly that which you need to hear. And yeah, if it seems like we're going through the same stuff, it's because energetically, on so many levels, we are. Yeah, we're all different, and we have our little different, you know, aspects of vibration and where we're coming from and what cycle we're in, but yeah, we really can start to see how we resonate so closely with, you know, people of like vibration. So just work in the law of the universe there for a second. Right? People who vibrate the same as you. You can tell when they don't. All right, so let me shuffle this. Tess Whitehurst, good job on this deck. It feels so good. It's just like the right size too for your hand. If you were going to travel, this would be a great deck to travel with. I mean, the box, it comes in a huge box, but I'm saying like just the deck itself, like it's like you could just pull these out and just be like shuffling your cards. Nobody would notice because they're like just the perfect size. The cards, what I worked with yesterday, was that yesterday, the Birch, the Celtic Tree Oracle, those things were beastie huge. Beastie. But those are fun too, because then you can really see the detail, the artwork. I'm not comparing, I'm not saying one's better. I'm just saying there's so many different ways. There's so many different aspects to life, even in Oracle cards, and I love them all. So start to just love everything. All right, so Magic of Flowers. The law of vibration. Vibrating. Everything is vibrating. Everything is existing. Even dust is important. Like it said that in the law, like even dust is important. So, I mean, I kind of feel like we need to be forward looking, like since this is the second to the last podcast that I'm going to do for a while, like forward looking, like where do we want to have our vibration? What do we want to be super duper mindful of? Things like that. All right, let's just see what comes through. All right, can I have a card from the Magic of Flowers? Or, you know, whatever, a few cards that kind of like just guide us like where we want our vibration to be focused. Okay, we've got Narcissus reversed and Calla Lily upright. Okay, so be mindful of your self-worth or your lack of still, right? Still got those self-worth issues, that self-love. That is something that like you can definitely feel a difference in your vibration, in your energy, right? If you're feeling good about yourself, if you got that self-love going or not. So calla lily is a message to be still. We need to have more moments of stillness, of, ooh, think about that. When you're still in meditation, don't you almost become sensitive to the vibrations of the atoms spinning around you sometimes, right? Like all of a sudden you'll pick up a hum in the room that you couldn't hear when you were busy cleaning and dusting. Yeah, like anybody dusts. Like think about the type of different sensitivity you have when you still yourself. So calla lily is be still. Be still. Get into that place where you are allowing yourself, I don't want to say be minimized down to, but kind of. It's like when you're busy in your head, when you're busy moving your body around, you're like blah, 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 you're like pulled all over the place. Be still gives you that moment to like just sort of resonate with the vibration of that which you are. Like you just are this energy. So it's so important for us to get to know that energy because it is us. It's the true us. So calla lily is like be still and feel that and let that, like, so as she's sitting in front of this like steaming misty lake pond, she's got these calla lilies in front of her. And I feel like as she's still, this energy is brought down and then it can kind of just swim up and over to the Narcissus card, which is reversed. So it puts that woman at a diagonal directed directly to the calla lilies. And it's like, let this stillness infuse you. Let this stillness, fill your cup up with self-love, with self-appreciation that you exist. So it's like be still and get out of your body, get out of your mind, and just love yourself because you exist, because you vibrate, because you are here, because you are. Just love yourself because you are. So that is really cool. And then, then you can really allow yourself to get into yourself. So I feel like this is a message for us to get into ourselves. Okay, get into ourselves by being still and loving ourselves up. Okay, let's see what else we got. That's good. That's really good. That brings us down to the like essence of who we are. Our true essence, our true vibration. But yeah, definitely strong message to keep on working on that self-love. But here's a new way to work on it. Here's a new way to work on self-love. All right, can I have another flower? All right, so now we have dandelion reversed, which is make-a-wish. And daisy upright. All right, so this is really sweet because these are both children. Daisy is to simplify. Okay, so first of all, dandelion reversed, the Make-A-Wish one. It's like, you know what? Start praying, start wishing, start saying what you want to manifest, right? When you get into that still place. Both of these children too, it's like, remember that when you connect with your divine child, your innocence, your pure heart, you'll get back to self-love. Okay, so here's 2 new ways to love yourself, right? It's not just like listening. It's not just like listening to your Spotify playlist, that talks you up as like a badass woman and, right? You get that like, I'm good. We good here. We good here, right? You can like do like self-love in so many different ways, but in a more non-physical way to boost your self-love and, not have it to do anything with your body or your, you know, or your mind, just your energy, right? So the two new ways to infuse in your self-care, your self-love, is to be still, like Calla Lily, and get to know that vibrational essence of who you truly are in stillness. And start to love that energy so much. Okay, so that was the first way. And then these two children come in that say yes. And if you allow your divine child, your inner child, to come out and play, you will just generate lightheartedness and fun and this essence that you're good enough, right? You don't judge yourself. The inner child has not learned yet how to judge themselves. So it's like, please, like, love yourself the way your inner child loves you, loves itself, right? Love yourself the way a mother loves her child, right? You just love your kids. You just love them. You just want them to feel good. So yeah, we did get Narcissus reversed. And it's like, now we have these two children energies, like just sort of, they're underneath. They're on the bottom row. And it's just like, even the Daisy, she has her hand up and it's directed towards the Narcissus lady. And literally the Daisy with her golden blonde hair looks like she could be the child version of the golden blonde haired Narcissus woman. So it's like she's sending this energy up to her. Like, please feel good. Please have fun. Please love yourself. Please feel lighthearted and excited to be alive like I do. You know, let go of that heaviness that you feel, because the Narcissus lady has one hand on her stomach and one on her heart. So you're not sure what she's feeling. Like, you know, she's trying to get that love going back into her, but yet, you know, there's like something going on there. So anyways, Daisy's like, please feel good. Look how happy I am. I'm sitting on a daisy. I have angel wings. I'm so delightful. I have flowers and pink daisies in my hair. Like, I am so happy, and I send you this happy love up to you. And so maybe now that I look at the cards, the Narcissus lady is feeling this love. She's like, where's this love coming from? She's got her hands on her chest and her abdomen, and that's your inner child that you're feeling, sending you love. So let that circulate through you. Calla Lily says, yeah, let's be still now. Let's feel this feeling. Let's feel this energy. Let's sense this vibration that can sustain us and enliven us and encourage us and just keep us going. And now we did get Dandelion reversed, which is like, to me, saying you're not using your power of wishes to the extent that you could. So please make more wishes. Make more wishes for your happiness, for your self-satisfaction, for your self-love. Whatever it is that you want to experience, make wishes for it now. Call these vibrations on to you. Summon the things that you want to have inside of you. These energies. Everything is energy. Everything's a feeling. You think you want the yacht, but actually you want the feeling of how good it feels to be having fun, having the wind through your hair. You want the feeling of freedom. Like, it's not even the boat. It's the feeling. So it's like, just bring the energy of the feelings into you, with or without the damn boat. You know, I don't even want a boat. That just came into my mind. It's like, bring this lighted energy into you, because if everything's a vibration and you're a master of your reality, you can pretty much bring everything to you. So feel the feeling, right? Bring it to you. Make wishes for the feeling. Summon the feeling. And yeah, it's very magical to look at the Dandelion card reversed, because you know, if it was upright, it'd be this little boy in the dandelion fields blowing the dandelion seeds off. And then as he blows them off, they swirl in this violet, sparkly energy light. But having it reversed looks just as magical. It's more of a summoning message when I look at it reversed. So all of these cards together in this rectangle layout really actually support each other. They're all different. Calla Lily's up there, lotus pose. She looks like Kuan Yin. Like, Daisy's lighthearted, golden-haired child. Narcissus seems a little solemn but quiet, but going inward. And Dandelion just looks like the hanged, person, like upside down, but yet still taken care of, right? He knows he's not going to fall. So all of these cards like support each other in their different ways. Make your wishes, make your intentions for manifestation, summon the energy, connect with your inner child, connect with your inner love, be still, and really just allow this energy to start flowing. Allow this energy to start flowing outward. Ooh, so that kind of makes me want to see where this energy is flowing now, because now when I look at this layout, on the bottom left of it where those swirly sparkly swirls are from the dandelion seeds, I feel like that energy needs to go somewhere now. Ooh, I feel like that energy needs to go somewhere now. All right, I'm gonna grab the herbiary cards, mainly because they're tiny. And I want to put one down here. And see where we want this wishes. Make a wish. Where do we want this energy to flow? All right, yeah, where do we want this energy to flow? Because it's so gorgeous. I feel like it's coming in, but it's also coming out. Like the light is coming up for him, but the energy is coming out. And guess what it is? It's Daisy. All right, so Daisy in the Herbiary by Maya Toll says, be yourself. Just be yourself. Make wishes that you be true to you. May I be true to me. May I be authentic. May I just be myself. Can I just be me? I wish to just be me. I wish to be happy. I wish to be lighthearted. I wish to connect with my divine inner child. I wish to simplify myself down to me. So Daisy, with the Magic Flowers, had a message of simplify, right? And so that was really cool that it was under Calla Lily, because they're both white flowers, and it's this message to simplify. And then now Daisy's on the opposite side with Dandelion, saying, yeah, be yourself, your true self, your true resonance, your true harmonic resonance, that energy hum, that is your signature vibration. Be that. How do you get there? You need to be still and hear it and feel it and be it. You need to love it. You need to love that which you are. So anyways, I love that so much. I want to go up now to Narcissus with that self-love. I just want a supporting herb, a supporting plant ally, a supporting flower friend, botanical buddy, to sort of support ourselves in the self-love. We got one jumping up. It is Marshmallow with a spoonful of sugar. Okay, so that's awesome, because it's like, be sweet to you, be sweet to yourself, take care of yourself, love yourself, soothe out any roughness that you might have acquired when thinking and feeling and being with yourself. So Marshmallow comes in with this, it's a cake, it's a frosted cake, and it's on pillows. Like the cake stand is on pillows. So a spoonful of sugar in everything that you do, emotionally, vibrationally, just be easy and gentle and loving with yourself when it comes to healing your self-worth and your self-esteem and your self-love. You cannot be gentle enough when it comes to you loving you. So you should never speak a harsh word about yourself or your mind or your body or things that you have done, or you know what I mean? It's like, be the most forgiving person in your life towards you, right? Encourage yourself, love yourself, really just have your own back and be sweet. So Marshmallow coming in to assist Narcissus, assist that self-love. And I can't even think of a better plant to do that, because in the garden, Marshmallow is so amazing. She's tall, she's got these velvet leaves, she's beautiful and strong and resilient, and she has so much to offer. And it's like, that is just the friend that yeah, you definitely want to help guide you, because you know she feels good about who she is, and she wants you to feel good about who you are too. Just like Daisy said, be yourself. Be yourself. Make wishes for you to be you. All right, so now I feel like we're going to go over to Calla Lily now that I have these little cards out. Calla Lily gave us that message to be still. To be still. And let's just we'll pull a little one for this one too. Be still, go within, right? Kind of anchor that energy within you. We're talking about the law of vibration today. Even now, if you just can close your eyes and just feel who you actually are. Okay, we have got a reverse card. It's Starflower, Finding Grace. So I love that it is actually reversed, because the stars are shooting, either way, whether it's upside down or reversed, the stars are going to shoot their courage into Calla Lily, right? Finding grace. That is what you will find when you be still. And maybe you've kind of like hesitated with that. You know what I mean? Maybe you've kind of been afraid to go inside for whatever reason. Some people get really freaked out when they're asked to meditate, because they've never settled their mind before. They've never quieted down. It's almost too much, right? But it's like, don't let anything hold you back from being still now, okay? Yeah, you got a lot to do. Yeah, you're busy. Yeah, you could be starting yet another load of laundry or scrubbing the walls or whatever, but it's like, please prioritize being still. Please prioritize finding that graceful energy. That's what you'll find inside of you. Peaceful vibes, loving vibes, and this grace that is always there. Okay, so that's very sweet. Thank you, Borage, or Starflower, as it's called in here. And for our final card for Daisy, we have another reverse card coming out, which is Inner Sanctum. So I actually kind of feel like this one should go in the middle. That's so funny, because it kind of came out before I asked for the Daisy card. So it might actually be with the Calla Lily. Obviously, be still, go within. We have Sweet Violet with Inner Sanctum. So it's like, create this space. Ooh, and there's butterflies on this card. So it's like, to the caterpillar, you know, it's the end. But to the master, it's the butterfly. So see cycles in your life that are coming to an end. See them in the new beginning stage. See them as a new fresh start. You're ending things in your life. You're ending your distractions. You're ending this pull to the outside world. And it's a new beginning to go inside of yourself and create this inner sanctum, this inner sanctuary, this place where you can just be who you are, where you can be yourself, your true self, your energetic self, your vibratory self. All right, one more card, because like, this is definitely for the Daisy now. So give me a card for the Daisy who says to simplify, be still, connect with your inner child, right? Have fun, be lighthearted. And the card is Passion Flower. Exuberant quietude. Ooh, I don't think I ever pulled the passion flower from the herbiary deck. Exuberant quietude. So yeah, like Daisy is like she's happy and lighted and she's a beautiful young girl, but she's not like screaming or anything. Like her energy is very alive, but she's smiling and being peaceful on her Daisy and just really enjoying herself. And Passion Flower has exuberant quietude. So on the right side now, we have Starflower with Finding Grace, Sweet Violet with Inner Sanctum, and Passion Flower, exuberant quietude. Oh my goodness. I love this so much because it's like what a consistent message for us to really be gently and quietly sweet to us, get to know that part of ourselves that truly is us. Like when we invest within ourselves in that inner sanctum, right? That place of exuberant quietude, that graceful, energetic flow that we always have to hold us. When we know how to go inside, when we know how to meditate, when we know how to retreat within, that really is the place that can hold us, sustain us, and fulfill all of our loving needs. Like if you are deficient in self-love, you need to go within. You must. You must. That is the place that will hold you and heal you and fill you and guide you and love you. And then you can kind of like get into how you put that out in the world with Daisy and Dandelion and just being yourself and being happy with yourself as you be. And Marshmallow's up there just making the whole process sweet, right? Just be so sweet to you. Yeah, say like this was the very, very final episode. Like I'll be back tomorrow for one more. But if I had one thing to send you off with, like thank you so much for hanging out with me for 100 and whatever podcasts. May you always be sweet to yourself is what I would leave you with, right? That's my wish. That's my personal wish for everyone. Like, please always be sweet to yourself. And may I do the same. All right, to wrap it up, another amazingly influential deck to me is the Soulflower deck by Lisa Estabrook. The Soulflower Plant Spirit Oracle. This is another great one that you could travel with because there's no guidebook with this, unless she's published one since. I think actually she does have a book now, but when I originally bought this deck, it did not have a guidebook to come with it. And it's really not a big deal because the message is on the card. The message from the flower is on the card. So if you were reading for someone else, and it's just like, you can just read the message off the card. It's so good. And yeah, you can just travel with you and all that. So we're going to pull one card from this to finish up our already beautiful message, but there's just a space now over here on the left that we could fit one in because Sweet Violet quietly snuck her way over there on the right, which is great. That's what she does. She works so quietly and doesn't ask for much recognition at all, but she's still so amazing. So, and I love that, like, all the things in the backgrounds of the cards on the white, like, Starflower Borage has peacock feathers, Sweet Violet has butterflies, and Passion Flower has quartz crystals. Like, in the vines of the Passion Flower are, like, you know, they've wrapped the crystals like they're wire. It looks really awesome. So I love crystals and butterflies and peacock feathers. I just feel like those could be things that you use, like give me a sign, universe, and like a butterfly flutters by, or you see a peacock feather in something. So anyways, to end it, we're going to go with Periwinkle. Now I pulled this the other day and I let you know that Periwinkle was my favorite crayon as a kid. So I love that there are 2 children in this layout. And now my favorite crayon color is also here, which is a confirmation to myself personally that I do have to get back to that joyful child, that joyful essence that is in me. And even the other night, I'm getting so many messages from Rumi, from the Rumi Oracle, and it's like, live your life passionately with your hair messy and you're just drunk on life and you don't care that you've lost your mind. You're just wildly in love with life and everyone, and do what you're passionate about. And I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then I was like, what the hell am I passionate about? You know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that. And then I was like, what am I passionate about again? It's like, sounds good to me. And then you just like kind of get stopped in your track, and it's like, okay, so what do I want to do then? Right? What would I like to do? I can do anything I want. And I really am in like such a great position in my life. Like I have the freedom to do whatever I kind of want. Like, just, all right, what do I even want to do? So that's something for me and maybe you to like ask for, wish for. Like, I summon clarity on my true passions in life, my true purpose. Like, what do I really want to be doing? What do I really enjoy? I have the projects that I think I want to finish, that I'd like to finish. I'd be proud of myself for finish. But what actually gets the blood flowing within me? What do I really love? What do I want to love today? It doesn't even have to be the same thing every day. I'm seeing that. Like, just what do I want to love today? What do I want to love in this moment, for this minute, for this hour? All right, so this is a message of intertwining. So Periwinkle comes in to basically intertwine all these messages, all these cards, all these vibrations, and say all is well. All is as it should be. Periwinkle is here helping you to weave together all the lessons and experiences of the past and all the wisdom gained so that you can move forward with understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. Growth is assured as you find the courage to examine and explore new facets of yourself. So Starflower Borage came in with courage and grace, and now Periwinkle is here with courage and growth and understanding and compassion and forgiveness, of course. And just saying that, everything that you've experienced, the positive and the negative, has been beneficial to your soul growth. You have gained wisdom from these experiences, and now let's pull it all together with a spoonful of sugar. Marshmallow says, let's pull it all together. Let's gain the wisdom so we can move forward now, as we're right beside Dandelion and Narcissus and Daisy, the second Daisy, and Marshmallow. It's like, let's move forward now in whichever direction we want to go. Like, you could step off, if this was like a landing board, game board, I don't know, like you could step off anywhere of this layout. You could step off into any place, off of any place, use any place as like a leap pad to dive into a new experience anywhere on this board. It's so intertwined. It's so connected. It's so supported. Everything is working together for you to be you. And so now it's just a matter of deciding what new facet of yourself you would like to examine and explore next. And now that you've gained all this wisdom, you can move forward now with greater understanding, greater compassion, and thank you, baby Jesus, with more forgiveness in our life than we ever did have, because forgiveness is the key that opens all doorways. The thing that I love the most about this layout is that this was a completely forward-thinking layout and message. Like, there was no bullshit touched upon from the past, really. Like, except for the fact that it's like everything that you've experienced is wisdom, is, you know, everything has been beneficial. You've gained, you've grown. But think about it. Every card was either now, be in yourself now, present moment, or let's put this energy in a directed kind of way. So it was completely forward thinking, which to me is like celebrate, because that means we have forgiven, we have let go, we have transcended, we have integrated things from our past that for a long time have been holding us back. So now just the little things that we need to work on are our self-worth, self-confidence, self-love. Everything is an inside job at this point, and it's really looking good. It's really looking good. This whole layout, it's just intertwines this positive forward movement energy, which is what the law of vibration was saying. Everything's moving, always. So you're going to move too, because that's just the way the universe works. Everything changes, everything's moving. It's what keeps the universe alive. You are designed exactly the same way. So even in your stillest, quietest, innermost moments, you are still moving. So take time to pick up on that vibration, that energy of the universe that flows through you. You have access to it all. Pick up that energy of who you truly are. Pick up that essence, that love. You are love. I am love. I am light. I am. Right? Understand that that is who you are. Aside from ego, personality, your to-do list, whatever it is you think you are. You are actually something so simple and profound. So this is just a beautiful invitation to explore that facet of yourself. Because we've explored our minds, we've clarified our minds, we understand reasoning, we understand contemplation, we've done a lot of heart healing work, we've done a lot of emotional work, and it's like, okay, now there's something that's so profound and so simple. That's you. That's light. There's just light coming in at the window now, banging off my face, reaffirming to me that it's like, you are the light. You are the love. Okay? You are. You just are. So now maybe one of our next chapters that we can work on is just going within. Being still, being peaceful, being quiet, experiencing that grace and that love and that universal energy that is so passionate to be in you. The great divine creator is just happy to fill you with that energy. And so then when we come out in the world, we make our wishes from that beautiful place that we have cultivated within. So on that note, be yourself, be happy, be yourself, be happy, be yourself, be happy.